My inspiration for the collection, the American woman, of course.
Could you be a little more specific, sir?
Sure. Soft, sensual lines. At the same time, bold, courageous detail. Finesse, I guess you would say that's the operative word. A woman who's as comfortable in a kitchen as she would be in a court of kings. No more afraid of risk than she is of, say, tradition. Confident, colorful, sassy, smart. Forever female, and very proud of it.
Do you not find these same traits in the women of Paris or Milan?
We find them in women of all cultures, Bernardo, but we are particular aficionados of American women, as I'm sure you are of Italian.
And if anything, American women are free to be as they want, to speak as they want, and of course to dress as they want.
Well, that's our fall collection. Sort of a statement of feminine freedom in the West. We hope you enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen, as much as we've enjoyed creating it for you.
Thank you very much, and the press room will be open downstairs till midnight. Have a good night.
An incredible showing.
You carved out a winner, Dad.
Well, you're both to be commended, and I thank you, both of you. I couldn't have done it without you. Especially not this year.
Dad, about your trip, was it worth it?
Yes, Ridge, it was.
Have you talked to Mother?
No, I haven't, but I'm going to.
Yes, she's anxious to talk to you, too. We're all curious where you've been for the last few days.
What do you want?
Clarke, I know how you're feeling right now.
Did you ever want to kill someone? That's how I'm feeling.
You know something? I think we should go out and get a drink somewhere.
No. I'm going to clear everything out of here and get on to my new employer. This place makes me sick.
Clarke, I know you're upset, and you're justified. But you shouldn't be making any major decisions right now.
What does that mean?
It means that don't do something you're going to regret just because you're angry.
Like burn my bridges?
Yeah, exactly.
Too late. It's already done.
What does that mean?
I caught that egomaniac backstage. And I told him that he could take his job, this company, and his whole bloody collection and shove it right up where his head is.
You said that to Rich?
Yeah. And then I left. And I quit. And I left before I hit the bastard.
I don't believe this.
I can't believe this guy. Eric chooses my design as the showstopper. And the second that Daddy is out of town, he snatches the spotlight for himself. I can't believe this place. I am history.
Clarke, don't do this.
It's done.
No. No, you're going to Rich's office and you're going to straighten things out, and I'm coming with you.
Are you crazy? If I see that pretty face of his, I will smash it.
There's more to this than you think.
I don't care. I don't care if they make me head designer. I am leaving.
I told Rich to replace the showstopper.
You what?
That was my idea. I convinced him to replace your design with his.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute.
I've waited this long. What's another minute?
Stormy! Oh.
Yeah, Dad, where have you been?
Look, I don't expect this to satisfy either one of you.
Dad, we're fairly positive you were with a woman. So you don't have to hide that from us.
I'm not going to hide anything from either one of you. But I am going to ask for and expect some privacy.
I thought you were giving Mother 30 days.
That's between your mother and me.
Which means you're going back on your word?
Ridge.
Look, it's your prerogative. I just want to know where you stand.
If you're asking where your father stands with me, it's really not your business.
Mom said that you were back.
Yeah, and not a moment too soon, it would seem.
Oh no, Big Brother to the rescue.
He's got to rescue you, twerps.
Now, do I look like I need to be rescued?
Nope. No, you don't. But then appearances are often deceiving now, aren't they?
It's so good to see you.
Brooke, why didn't you call me?
When?
When the walls came tumbling down a few months ago. First Ridge, now this other guy. Who's always been there for you? You should have called me, lady.
Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Sounds as though they have you just about drawn and quartered on the rack.
Mother, I don't see any reason to pretend, do you? We all know what's going on.
No, Ridge, we don't know what's going on. And if you feel that your father has an obligation to explain to you what's going on, I don't agree.
All right. Agreed.
That being the case, Ridge, I suggest we make ourselves scarce.
That's fine with me, just as long as the two of you are talking.
Go on, Ridge. Regardless of everything, I am deeply grateful for the job you both did while I was gone. It was outstanding.
You're welcome. You'll be all right? Dad, by the way, we have to talk about Clarke very soon.
I don't get it. You told Ridge to pull my design from the centerpiece slot?
Yes, I did.
You must have had a reason for that.
Yeah, you bet I had a reason. I felt betrayed.
Am I missing something here?
Clarke, for weeks I've had to listen to you talk about how anxious you are to go work with Sally, to be Sally's husband, to become part of her company. And then I hear that Eric's going to make your design showstopper, the centerpiece of the collection. Well, I'll tell you, I had just had enough. It was unfair. It was unethical. There was no way your design was going to be showstopper.
Why not? It's the best piece in the collection.
Oh, you're leaving the collection. We were going to look like fools.
This is incredible. A guy gets a break with the company and is penalized for it. Well, I'll tell you what, Margo. You and Eric and Ridge, you can all go to hell. Now get out of my office while it's still mine. What are you waiting for? A bus? Get out of here. Go bask in the limelight with Eric and his wonder boy, Ridge.
Okay. Okay, I suppose it's not going to mean anything to you, but I did go back to Ridge and ask him to change his mind.
Oh, great. After you got him to scrap my design.
Yes?
Well, that is noble. First you stab me in the back, and then you pull the knife out and put a Band-Aid over it. How sweet.
Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter because it didn't work out.
What did you expect?
Clarke, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. I was just beginning to trust you.
Well, how you feel about me is my loss. But don't alienate people who can help you, because the Forresters have been good to you. You've admitted that yourself.
Eric's been fair. The rest of the family has given me nothing but grief. I can't wait to get rid of those people. And you're wrong, Margo. I don't need them. And I damn well intend to let them know that before I walk out that door the final time.
I know you should have heard from me.
Why didn't I? God, if I'd had any idea what you were going through,
What would you have done?
No, I wouldn't have gone after Ridge, if that's what you're thinking.
You hated my being involved with him.
And I was right, wasn't I? It was a major mistake.
Stormy, can we stop talking about this?
All right. So, who was this other guy, the one who came after Ridge?
Oh, he was just someone I met.
Okay. You don't want to talk about that one either.
Well, I'd prefer not to.
You have had one hell of a year.
Yeah, it's been interesting.
Interesting. Interesting. It's more like an epidemic. Personally, I'd prefer the bubonic plague.
It's not that bad.
Well, baby doll, it is about to get one hell of a lot better. I've got two great guys I'm lining you up with, and that is just for starters.
So, you're back.
It was all very sudden.
I think we could say that's the understatement of the year.
Well, it's very good to know that our sons have grown into such capable men.
Well, they had an excellent role model, didn't they, Eric?
Well, you contributed a great deal yourself.
We both have a lot to be proud of. I suppose we could say this is the first year that the entire family participated in launching the fall collection. Felicia participated this year.
Yes.
And now it's over.
Time to get back to reality.
You make getting back to reality sound as though it's going to be unpleasant.
Sometimes it is.
You were with a woman, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Was it her idea or yours to go away for the couple of days?
It was mine.
I find that so difficult to comprehend considering the circumstances.
It's the truth.
It's so difficult to understand because for you to leave just before an event that's as important to you as breathing.
Stephanie, I can't see that this conversation is getting us anywhere.
I'm curious that you would leave before the major event for this company. I'm not making a judgment, I'm just trying to understand. Were you pressured?
No, I wasn't.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to admit that you were. All is clouded by desire, especially when the object of that desire is young and beautiful. And she is, isn't she? She's young and beautiful and desirable and everything I would imagine a middle-aged man would want. Well, you've gone and now you're back from your holiday. And we both know, don't we, that life is not a series of 2- and 3-day fantasy holidays. So now you're back. And you're rejuvenated and refreshed, and it's out of your system, I suspect.
Stormy, thanks, but I really don't want you lining me up with any guys.
Look, you used to love it when I did that.
You did it once and it didn't work.
Yeah, but these guys are different. I mean, these guys are primo, bona fide executive corporate hunks. And they can actually converse about things other than Magic Johnson, the Dodgers, and Joe Montana.
Oh, yeah, they really sound special.
come on, Brooke. It'll be fun. It'll be exactly what you need.
My big brother telling me what I need. Spare me.
Hey, it can't hurt.
Well, it can't help either.
Something happened on that trip? I mean, something you would like to tell me about?
Yeah, something happened. And no, I don't want to tell you about it.
You got back together with that guy who dumped you, didn't you?
Yeah. I got back together with that guy who dumped me.
Well, now, aren't we smug?
So what are you going to do about it, Stormy?
Just promise me one thing. Promise me his name is not Ridge Forrester.
No, it's not Ridge.
Well, hallelujah. Then he can't be all bad now, can he?
No, he certainly can't.
You're making some false assumptions, Stephanie.
I am?
Yes, you are. What happened to me these last few days was not a romp in the hay.
What was it, Eric?
I don't want to get into that with you. But I will say that it made me realize something. That I want the divorce, and I want it immediately.
She must be good. I'm sorry. I have a tendency to speak without thinking these days.
Yeah. At any rate, this trip I took was not a sexual odyssey, Stephanie. It was quite the contrary, in fact.
Really?
Yes. Look, I don't see us continuing this course.
What about my 30-day reprieve?
It won't change anything.
It would change it, Eric, if you were committed to making
But
that
I'm
change.
not committed, Stephanie. Don't you see that? I'd be lying if I said I was. I don't want to hurt you. Please believe me when I say that. And in that regard, I am willing to be as fair and equitable as possible. But I've got to believe that after 30 years of marriage, you and I can walk away from this with some modicum of friendship still intact. It's not that I expect you to feel no anger or resentment. But Stephanie, I have to say it again. If you look at what was strongest about our relationship for the past 30 years, it was our friendship. That was always the case.
I know her, don't I?
What?
She's someone that I know, isn't she?
Why do you say that?
Instinct. You want to tell me who she is, or do you just want me to find out on my own? You might as well tell me, Eric. Because sooner or later I'm going to know who she is.